Well, welcome back, everyone. Another incredible day in markets, signaled in advance with these powerful strategies. We had a class a little earlier today. Lots of positive feedback coming from that class. And of course, welcome to all of our new student family members. It was an event indeed. And what you are looking at right now are 3 time frames with the SPY on screen. And effectively, this presents to you a simple, straightforward lookout on how this market is likely to continue. We've got the weekly chart as of last week with a TRP sell, a target one that has not yet been hit. But what we saw happen in markets with the daily signal was we overshot its target 2 with still remaining momentum available. We had a counter trend bounce that took us to its highest point today, until the rollover set back in. And as you can see, still ticking away in the after hours right now, continued downward pressure persists on the market. The 4-hour chart tends to be that key intra-week swing chart for me, and it tends to signal out 3 to 5 days. And what we know is when markets are a lot more volatile, we want to use the lower bounds of those ranges. And what we have here is a fresh TRP sell signal that's on the 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time 4-hour bar. Now it's coming with some targets, and you can see that the targets are in the range. That's the target 1, that's the midline. It's in the range of the target 1 on that weekly chart. Now, if I look at the momentum shift indications on the daily chart, weekly chart, and 4-hour chart, what I would really like to see to kind of complete the picture is a negative momentum shift appear, i.e. a red dot on that 4-hour chart, keeping the daily negative momentum continuing. But the insight here is that daily chart's negative momentum line has crossed from one quadrant to another, supporting a continuation lower. And of course, plenty of negative momentum remains on the weekly chart, but we know from history, once we've come down and perforated the bottom of a weekly channel that's still largely uptrending, we're more likely to have a sustainable bounce. And you would have heard these kind of remarks coming from me in days gone by. So at a market level, downside risk persists. Continuation signals to the downside are in place as of right now. Further confirmation would be required at the end of this 4-hour bar. And following that, down we can go to test that 505 area or slightly lower, looking for the market to find some stability in that area and try to bounce. Of course, closing below the bottom of that weekly channel could become a treacherous event, not one that we would expect right away. We would expect, based on history, markets to attempt to bounce back up. Similar to what you saw the daily chart do, bounce back up and test that slow speed line. We would expect a move down here to rise back up and try to test that slow speed line, which would be at a lower point at that point. Folks, I hope that you've enjoyed the insight, and thanks to everyone that attended today's class. It was a fabulous event, and thank you for all of that positive feedback. Welcome to all of our new student family members. We'll see you in videos just like these in the days ahead. Have an incredible rest of your day, and thanks for watching.